So I was sitting with my family one day, and we were watching the Beijing Olympics back in 2008. And we were watching the swimming event at that time. And I told them, imagine if I was in the Olympics one day. Wouldn't that be amazing? It would be like a dream come true. And they replied by saying, Inshallah. Now in Arabic, Inshallah means either yes or no. But I still kept that thought in mind. And 4 years forward, the Aquatic Center at the London Olympics 2012. And you see that lane over there, lane 2? That is where I swam. Now, a lot of people from all over the world came to watch this event. And they were just so excited to see these swimmers. The atmosphere was just amazing. Everyone was excited and cheerful. But despite all of that joy, it wasn't the same for these swimmers. They were like in a whole different world. And I knew exactly how they felt because I experienced the exact same situation. A lot of feelings and emotions were rushing through me. The only person that I was thinking of at that time was my coach, because he wanted me to do well, and he always told me that I've worked hard for this, and you can achieve what you want to achieve. So I listened to him, and I didn't want to disappoint him. I didn't want to let him down. But then again, it's nerve-wracking. Like, the moment was so surreal, just knowing that hundreds and thousands of people are there watching you. I was scared, because the person next to me, the swimmer, she was a 35-year-old, and I was 17 at that time. So as you can tell, there's a very big age difference. So she was probably way more experienced than I was. I was worried because I set myself a goal, and I wanted to achieve that goal. I was also happy and excited because I was very thankful that I had this moment. And I also wanted to inspire a generation. I was the first Qatari female swimmer to be in the Olympics. So that meant a lot to me. But let's just put all these emotions and feelings to one side and focus on one truth. And that truth is one number. And that number is 24.07 seconds. The women's 50 meters freestyle world record holder. The 50 meters freestyle, that's what I swam, by the way, which is just one lap across the pool. So I had to swim my heart out. And my time before jumping off these blocks was 31.85 seconds. So that's round about 7 seconds between me and the world champion, which is like 5 meters. So that's a fair amount. But I accepted that fact. And I knew before coming to the Olympics that I wasn't even going to win a medal, because there were 100 people swimming in that event, and only 3 out of that 100 were guaranteed to get a medal. I wasn't even going to be in the finals, or the semifinals, or even win in my heat. I came 4th. So, but that's not the point. The point is that winning is not the aim. Winning is not the aim. I accepted that fact. And many people call me Olympian and star just for competing in the Olympics. And I didn't even get a medal. So, but I'm not going to keep talking about myself all day. And so one person, one Paralympian swimmer that really inspired me to do this and go through my journey is Ahmed Kelly. He's a Paralympian swimmer and was born with no limbs and abandoned from the Baghdad orphanage and was taken to Australia for treatment. So he swims for the Australian national team. Thank you. He swam the 50 meters breaststroke event, and I mean, you can just tell and see how hard his life was. He went through many obstacles, but he managed to come through, and look at him now. He's a famous Paralympian, and he was the first to reach the finals in his event. Now, do you think winning was what he was thinking of right at the top of his head? Was that the most important thing? I mean, look at him. He's so happy for achieving something. And that's all that matters. If you set yourself a goal and you achieve it, it's like winning. You're a star. I set myself a goal, and I wanted to get below that 31 seconds. And I did. So it's like winning a gold medal for myself. And that meant a lot. The Olympics is over now. But did I stop swimming? No. I still carry on, and I swim 6 times a week for 2 hours. And I'm also a CMU student. I know some of you here are in university, CMU, or in school, so you probably know how it feels, and it's really overwhelming to balance between the two. But I did it, and I didn't give up, because giving up is not an option. If you give up, it's like part of your soul is missing, and you don't want that. I went through a lot before the Olympic Games. I only had 6 months to practice, and all the world champions had years. But I didn't give up. I went to a swimming camp right before the Olympics, and we were there for 3 weeks. And trust me, it was really hard. I still think back to this day, I'm like, how did I even do this? How did I even have the urge to actually be able to get through this? We had to wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, and we had to go running for half an hour, and we had to do 10 kilometers, and it was like that every single day. And trust me, it wasn't easy. It was hell. But I woke up every day and put a smile on my face, because I knew that was something that I wanted to do, so I didn't want to give up. I mean, trying. Don't you get points for that? That's the most important thing. Positivity is critical. You have to be positive with yourselves. I mean, it doesn't have to be sports. It can be anything. It could be education. Say, for example, you really enjoy a subject, calculus, and you revised so much for exam, but you failed the first time. It doesn't matter. That doesn't mean you think to yourself, oh my God, I don't even want to do this anymore. What's the point in living? That's not the mentality that you should be having in your minds. You should think positive. Even if you fail the first time, get back up on your feet. Do it the second time. Even if you fail the second time, it's okay. Do it the third time until you get it right. Do you think Ahmed Kali succeeded the first time? He didn't. He failed the first time, second time, third time, but he didn't give up. Which is why you should follow your dreams. And you are the best. But in order to do that, you should have passion. Passion is key to everything. Passion is the seed of it all. Simply love it, plant it, grow it, follow it, and trust it. Thank you.